Hi, and welcome to English Channel. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
Opening, hook and big idea. My dear friends, let me start with an important idea. A lawyer is not powerful because of knowledge alone. A lawyer is powerful because of words. It is the way they speak. It is the way they choose simple words. It is the way they make even a short sentence sound strong. Speaking like a lawyer does not mean using difficult words. It means speaking with clarity. It means speaking with confidence. It means speaking with weight, so people listen to you. And here is the good news. This is not a talent. You do not need to be born with it. This is a skill, and a skill can be trained. Today, I promise you something. If you learn these 12 simple secrets, you will speak more clearly. You will feel more confident. People will listen to you and respect your words. So stay with me. Let us begin this journey together. Main content, 12 secrets. Secret 1, clear and strong sentences. If you want to speak like a lawyer, you must start with your sentences. Clear sentences are powerful sentences. Lawyers do not use long and confusing sentences. They do not put many ideas in one sentence. One sentence has one clear idea. This makes the message easy to understand. Many students try to sound smart by speaking too much, but long sentences often sound weak. They confuse the listener. They hide the main idea. Lawyers choose simple words. They remove extra words. They avoid filler words like, and like. These words make your message slow and unclear. Speaking slowly is also important. When you slow down, your sentence has weight. Your words sound calm and confident. People have time to listen and understand. Remember this message. Simplicity is strength. A clear sentence is stronger than a long one. Secret 2. Control your tone and pace. Your words are important, but your voice is just as important. Tone and pace decide how people feel about your message. Lawyers never speak too fast. Fast speech sounds nervous and weak. They speak in a calm and steady voice. This voice tells people, I know what I am saying. Tone is the feeling in your voice. Pace is how fast you speak. When your tone is calm and your pace is slow, people trust you more. Lawyers also know when to pause. A pause is not a mistake. A pause shows control. It gives your words more power. When you control your tone and pace, you control the conversation. People listen more. They respect your voice. And you begin to sound confident, clear, and professional. Secret 3. Build strong vocabulary. To speak like a lawyer, you need a strong vocabulary. But strong vocabulary does not mean difficult words. It means the right words. Lawyers do not try to sound complex. They try to sound correct and clear. They choose words that match their meaning. This makes their message strong and professional. For example, instead of saying very important, you can say important or essential. Instead of saying maybe, you can say possible. Instead of saying big, you can say important or serious. These words are simple, but they sound more confident. Strong vocabulary is about replacing weak words with stronger ones. This small change makes a big difference. Your speech sounds clearer. Your ideas sound more serious. You do not need to learn many new words at once. Learn a few words each day. Then use them again and again. Say them aloud. Use them in short sentences. When you repeat a word every day, it becomes natural. It becomes part of your thinking. This is how lawyers build their vocabulary. Remember this rule. Learn less, but use more. Secret 4. Use logic, not emotion. Lawyers speak with logic, not with emotion. They do not speak because they feel angry or excited. They speak because they have a reason. Logic means organizing your ideas. You do not speak randomly. You speak step by step. First, say your main idea. Then give a reason. Then give an example or fact. This order helps people understand you easily. Lawyers also use logical words. They use words like first, next, because, so, and in conclusion. These words guide the listener. They show that your thinking is clear. When emotion controls your speech, your message becomes weak. You may speak too fast. You may say things you do not mean. People stop listening to your ideas. When logic controls your speech, your voice sounds calm. Your words sound serious. People trust what you say. So slow down. Think before you speak. Choose logic over emotion. This simple habit will make your communication clearer, stronger, and more professional. Secret 5. Ask smart questions. If you want to speak like a lawyer, you must learn how to ask smart questions. Smart questions show intelligence. They show that you are thinking, not just talking. Lawyers do not ask questions to argue. They ask questions to understand. They listen first. Then they ask clearly and calmly. A smart question helps everyone. It clears confusion. It opens the mind. It moves the conversation forward. Good questions often ask for evidence. Instead of saying, "This is wrong," a lawyer asks, "Can you show the reason for this?" Or, "What information supports this idea?" These questions sound respectful. They sound serious. People do not feel attacked. They feel invited to explain. Smart questions also help you see different points of view. You can ask, "Is there another way to look at this?" Or, "What other options do we have?" These questions show maturity. They show that you are open-minded. People respect this attitude. When you ask good questions, people listen to you more. They see you as thoughtful and intelligent. The person who asks smart questions is often remembered and respected. Secret 6. Confident body language. Speaking like a lawyer is not only about words. It is also about how you stand, move, and look at people. Your body speaks before your mouth. When you walk into a room, people notice your posture. If you stand straight, you look confident. If you look down, you look unsure. Lawyers stand tall, but relaxed. Their shoulders are open. Their movements are calm. This body language sends a clear message. I am ready. I am confident. Eye contact is very important. You do not need to stare. Just look at people when you speak. This shows honesty and strength. Hand movements should be simple and controlled. Do not move your hands too much. Do not play with objects. These actions show nervousness. Avoid signs of fear, like crossing your arms, touching your face, or moving too fast. Instead, keep your body open and still. When your body language is confident, your words become stronger. People trust you more. They respect you more. Your presence speaks before you speak. Secret 7: Power of Pauses. If you want to speak like a lawyer, you must learn the power of pauses. Silence is not empty. Silence is not weakness. A pause shows control. It shows confidence. It shows that you are thinking before you speak. Many people are afraid of silence. They think they must speak all the time. So they fill the space with words like, or like. These words make the message weak. Lawyers do the opposite. They use pauses to make their words stronger. When they pause, people listen more carefully. A pause gives your listener time to understand. It helps your ideas land clearly. When you speak too fast, people feel confused. When you pause, your message becomes clear. Pauses also add emphasis. When you stop before an important idea, the listener feels its weight. When you pause after a key sentence, that sentence stays in the mind. A pause is not a mistake. It is a signal. It says, "This is important." To practice, slow down your speech. Take a short breath between sentences. Pause before a strong point. Remove filler words. Use silence with confidence. When you master pauses, you sound calm, serious, and powerful. You sound like a lawyer. Secret 8: Be precise and factual. Lawyers speak with precision. They do not speak in vague ways. They avoid unclear phrases like, "everyone knows," or "many people say." Precision means choosing exact words. It means saying only what you are sure about. It means being careful with language. Lawyers also speak with facts. They do not depend on feelings or guesses. They support their words with reasons, examples, or numbers. Instead of saying, "This is always true," they say, "Based on the information, this is true." Instead of saying, "I heard this somewhere," they say, "According to the report." Being factual makes your speech strong. It makes your message believable. People trust speakers who give clear and accurate information. Another important rule is to avoid exaggeration. Do not use words like always or never unless you are sure. Exaggeration sounds emotional, not professional. When you speak carefully and factually, your words carry weight. People listen closely. They respect your judgment. Precision builds trust. Facts build authority. Together, they make your communication clear, reliable, and professional. Secret 9: Speak with purpose. If you want to speak like a lawyer, you must speak with purpose. Lawyers do not speak just to fill silence. They do not speak just to sound smart. They speak because they know why they are speaking. Speaking with purpose means having a clear goal. Before you speak, ask yourself a simple question. What do I want to say right now? When you know your goal, your words become clear. Each sentence has a reason. Each idea has a direction. People who speak without purpose often talk too much. They repeat the same idea. They add details that do not help. The listener becomes tired and confused. Lawyers avoid this. They choose their words carefully. They remove weak sentences. They keep only what is important. Purpose creates influence. When you speak with purpose, people listen more closely. They understand you better. They remember your words. Speaking with purpose also shows maturity. It shows control. It shows respect for the listener's time. To practice, slow down and think first. Decide your main point, then speak clearly and directly. Purpose turns simple words into powerful messages. Secret 10. Listen like a lawyer. If you want to speak like a lawyer, you must learn to listen like a lawyer. Lawyers are not only good speakers, they are excellent listeners. They do not listen to react. They listen to understand. When someone is speaking, a lawyer does not interrupt. They do not prepare their answer too early. They do not judge quickly. They focus on the main idea. They listen for key words. They try to understand what the person really means. Good listening makes your speaking stronger. When you listen well, you answer more accurately. You ask better questions. You avoid misunderstanding. A good listener always speaks at the right time, and a person who speaks at the right time is respected. Here is a simple practice. Look at the speaker. Nod gently. Wait until they finish. Then respond slowly and clearly. Lawyers understand an important truth. Listening well makes your words more powerful. Secret 11. Repeat and rephrase with confidence. Lawyers often use one powerful skill. They repeat and rephrase their ideas. They do not repeat to speak more. They repeat to make things clear. Sometimes a listener does not understand the first time. This is normal. A good speaker does not rush. A good speaker explains again in a simple way. Lawyers use clear phrases such as, "Let me say that again clearly." In other words, what this means is, these phrases help the listener follow the message. They slow the conversation. They bring focus. When you rephrase, people understand better. Your message becomes stronger. You also control the conversation. Repeating and rephrasing show confidence. They show that you understand your own words. They show that you are not guessing or speaking randomly. This skill is very important for English learners. It helps you avoid mistakes. It gives you time to think. It helps you speak slowly and clearly. Do not be afraid to say something again. Clarity is more important than speed. Lawyers know this very well. Practice this skill every day. Say one idea in 2 simple ways. Your speaking will become clearer and more confident. Secret 12. Stay calm under pressure. Lawyers often speak in difficult and stressful situations, but they do not let pressure control their voice. When they face a hard question, they do not panic. They breathe deeply. They pause. They think. Then they answer. Staying calm protects your message. It helps you avoid wrong words. It helps you avoid saying too much. It keeps emotion away from your ideas. A calm speaker always sounds confident. A calm speaker sounds intelligent. A calm speaker sounds trustworthy. Pressure can appear anywhere. In class, in an interview, in a presentation, in a discussion. If you learn to stay calm, you will speak better in all these moments. You will think more clearly. You will speak more carefully. Here is a simple habit. When you feel nervous, stop for 1 second. Take 1 slow breath, then speak. Lawyers understand one important truth. The person who controls emotion controls the conversation. When you stay calm, you stay in control. Conclusion, summary, and transformation. Speaking like a lawyer does not mean using difficult words. It does not mean sounding complex or confusing. Speaking like a lawyer means speaking clearly. It means speaking with logic. It means speaking with purpose. Throughout this journey, you learn 12 simple secrets. These secrets are not magic. They are not tricks. They are habits. You learn to use clear and strong sentences. You learn to control your tone and your pace. You learn to choose the right words, not hard words. You learn to speak with reason, not emotion. You learned how to ask smart questions. You learned how to use your body with confidence. You learned the power of pauses. You learned to be precise and factual. You learned to speak with purpose. You learned to listen carefully. You learned to repeat and rephrase with confidence. You learned to stay calm under pressure. Each secret may seem small, but small habits, done every day, create big change. Communication is a superpower. It shapes how people see you. It shapes how people trust you. It shapes how people respect you. When you speak clearly, people listen. When you speak calmly, people believe you. When you speak with purpose, people follow you. You do not need to change who you are. You only need to change how you speak. Practice a little every day. One sentence, one pause, one clear idea. Over time, your voice will change. Your confidence will grow. Your thinking will become sharper. Remember this simple truth. Fluency is built daily, not in one night, not with talent alone, but with practice and patience. Keep training your voice. Your words have power, and that power can transform who you become.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.